My client had lice. My weekly client comes in, jumps in the chair, sits down like everything's normal. He asks for the usual, but then he started scratching his head a couple of times. He looks down on his fingernails and he sees a lot of blood on them. Then he looks at me dead in the eye. He says, "Let me get the usual, bro." I tell him, "Bet, bro," and then we don't talk for the whole haircut. Everything was going as normal, but then I noticed something very unusual. And bro, when I tell you very unusual, this was unusual. My client kept scratching his head, and every time he kept scratching his head, his fingernails would have more blood on them. I continued to fade his hair. I then start sectioning the top when I'm about to start cutting with scissors, when I see the most horrifying thing in my 2 years of being a barber. I see not one, not two, but 3 lice in one area of this guy's big peanut looking head. But hey, now listen to me. At this point, I was in shock. I didn't know to whether keep cutting his hair or whether to refuse the service, because then at this point, everything was done except the back section of the top and then his lineup. So I figured I should just finish my client. But as I'm pulling his hair up to trim it, I just see the lice crawling all over his hair, and it almost crawls onto my finger. I am horrified because I don't wear gloves anymore. Gloves give barbers cancer and they can give you AIDS. I wrap up as fast as possible. I show him the mirror. He looks at me. He looks at his fingernails. He looks back at me and he looks up and down and he says, "Perfect." After I get the nod of approval, I take the cape. I throw it in the trash can. I throw all my clippers away. He pays me $100, $10 tip as usual, and I never brought it up to him. And I'm debating whether I should tell him or not to this day. Drop a follow. Tell me in the comments if I should tell him or not.